Buttons only work when you press it. Let's get the Mead for Metal podcast underway.
Woo!
Fucking people are going to think, oh, man, that music is so good. What are they jamming out to this week?
Well, you didn't break your promise.
Yeah, but I still feel like I still feel like a piece of shit.
Because that is Volbeat, friends, and that's some bullshit, but I don't even know.
Send all fan mail to Kevin Robbins' house, not mine.
Yeah, there you
go. Man of my word.
It's terrible. Is that?
I told you it was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so this front guy, is he the front guy? The guy in the picture here? He just looks like one of those dudes, kind of like Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused that hits on. Right. I keep getting older and they stay the same age. I get that vibe from him. Like, it's just that feeling.
He's also very Danish.
Going past high schools on a regular basis.
Well, just like that kind. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of music it feels like to me. It's very that.
I heard nothing good. Because we played a few tracks before this while we were prepping.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't the only Volbeat song we heard.
Heard a few.
Yeah, there were a few. It was great.
One of them sounds like some shit. These guys could open for Taylor Swift, right?
Yes.
Fuck, they've opened for Metallica for some ungodly fucking reason.
Why?
Metallica
Who
wants to look even
that?
better than they are.
I mean, that's...
I don't know. Like, you can be like super popular and simple-minded people love Volbeat. LJ, if you're a fan of Volbeat, I apologize. You're the exception, bro.
Yeah.
But everybody else, y'all slow. Okay.
Ruben likes everybody. Right?
Yeah, Ruben don't have a list of shit he hates. He only has lists of things he loves.
Well, there's that.
And I respect that.
That's he's got a different approach to life that I think a lot of us could learn from. We haven't had Ruben here on this show in a long time.
Yeah, it's probably like some kind of strike he's got. Probably motherfucked him on a podcast, and I just don't remember.
I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
That guy. Well, that's a busy man seeking out entertainment.
He's got Friday ambitions.
And when he does come down, it's going to be after 8, 9 o'clock at night. So.
He's a late gentleman caller.
He's busy. He got hot guy things to do.
Well, the funny thing is because on Fridays, once upon a time, like our local vineyard was actually open to like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
They're
or something
actually
like that.
open till 8 tonight. They have live music.
Yeah. But I bet that was the funny shit. Did you see Brandon and I there? No. But who did you see almost every fucking week? Krista and Ruben.
Yeah.
And then coming over here and being like, meeting like they're at Cheers. Like, oh, hey, what's going on?
We just saw each other.
But yeah, let it not be said that we are not willing to embrace the shit that we don't like around here, just to make sure. And no, I'm on Brandon's side on this Volbeat fucking nonsense.
Hey, next thing I'll teach you is that fire is hot and it can burn you.
So Brandon and I are hanging out talking about one of his favorite subjects, which is always Metallica. But
thank you.
But talking more actually about the bass player that left Metallica, one Jason Newsted. And what followed is an account of a man that did something I've never not in reality ever seen or heard about.
Really?
Movies, yes. Regular shit, no. Brandon,
wow,
lay it on us because this is a fucking tale.
Lay it on you. Once upon a time. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I was a big Jason Newsted mark. Like, he was my favorite member of the band. Fucking great backup vocalist, good harmony. I actually can sing too for that genre
had to
of music.
Fill in entirely for James Hetfield at one show.
You know, at a show I went to. It was at the Summer Sanitarium tour at Texas Stadium.
Speedway, right?
Stadium, where the Cowboys played. No, Texas Motor Speedway. That's where I saw like Bush and No Doubt and Counting Crows and Collective Soul at like a Blockbuster Video Rock Fest.
Damn, yeah.
That was my first actual concert, and it fucking terrified me because there was 250,000 fucking people there.
Shit, what the
Went from Motley Crue in Lubbock to that.
Wow.
Yeah, that had to have been very overwhelming.
It was. I was actually like got real homesick and really depressed.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, I hate these people I'm with. I just want to go home.
Well, you're a little on the spectrum, too.
Well, being particular is not being on the spectrum. I just have a certain way I like things.
Well, it
I
didn't
think
mean
everyone
demeaning.
at this table's on the spectrum. We don't have to be in denial. It's okay.
Didn't mean it in a demeaning fashion.
Does that qualify me for kick-ass drugs?
I wish. I don't know. Usually they don't do anything.
Lame. I'll stick to weed. So, yeah, Jason Newsted leaves Metallica, and I'm actually really depressed. It really bums me out.
Wait, someone left Metallica?
Yeah.
Jason Newsted.
Jason
Wait,
Newsted.
what?
He quit the band, man.
He fucking quit the band.
Why? They're like super successful right now.
He quit. Oh no, not this was about 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
wait,
Yeah,
what?
this is-
okay,
yeah, this
sorry.
happened-
I'm late to the show.
This happened right when I was able to drink legally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he wanted to do his own shit because Metallica wasn't actually active at that moment. They were in
James
between.
Hetfield was getting sober.
Yeah, they were in between records. That
okay.
means Hetfield getting off the sauce. So he wanted to do his own shit while in the interim, and they said, "No, you're a member of Metallica." So he quit.
So he's like, okay, bye.
And so he leaves so he can go pursue this other project, a project by the name of Echobrain. Now, I didn't do any research on what even type of genre of music this band was. It's like, oh, this is something Jason Newsted wanted to do. He left Metallica so he could focus solely on this. Man, I can't wait. Got to be amazing. Ruben and I go down to FYE. I pick up this album. It was like $9. Not bad.
Yeah, going right back then about what 12, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
it's
12
actually
for
cheaper
the
than
premiere
normal.
edition shit. And get back in the old Beretta. Wait.
Ooh, driving in style.
2003. This might have been Probe. I don't know. But it was a car with a CD player. Well, actually, the Probe had a cassette deck that I had an adapter in. So, still did. And I wanted to get out on the highway before we put this thing on. I didn't want to listen to it and start Clovis traffic.
Right, yeah.
So get out there, finally hit the highway, put that bad boy in. I'm already starting to get a little sick.
Oh, my.
And we're bombarded with this smooth, like coffee house, fucking Dog Star kind of music.
Sounds of smooth jazz.
Now, I'm not talking shit on smooth jazz.
I am.
But the last thing I expected to hear was like, oh, this is Jason Newsted. He left Metallica to go do this.
Metallica's bass player.
And it's just mellow. 3 white dudes just grooving type of shit.
Now I know why Lars took him out of the mix.
I have not listened to the whole album because after about the 4th track, I ejected it and I threw it out the window.
I've never heard of anybody who knows shit like that. Yeah, movies, hell yeah, you see that shit all the time. But somebody actually like, fuck this, bye, out the window.
Ruben was looking at the back of the packaging. I grabbed it out of his hands and I threw that out the window too.
You said you're done with this shit.
I was like, this is terrible. And then like went to fucking just listen to Fear Factory or something.
Yeah.
Did you ever try to reapproach Echobrain?
Never.
Okay.
Not since.
No. No.
Now,
Don't look at me. I'm not playing that shit.
Is that something
No.
I am like actively avoiding? No, not really. I mean,
Is he still active with that?
Echobrain? No, that shit died off pretty quickly.
Right. Because I know he's active doing his own solo shit, right?
Starting to reactivate it. I mean, he did that live show to kind of gauge interest, I think.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it went pretty well. Half the live set was new music.
Talented motherfucker, but I mean, come on, man.
No, he just he just wanted to go do something.
Yeah.
That's all. And he could have still been in Metallica, done that stupid fucking Echobrain shit, and then gone back to Metallica. But it's Hetfield's fault because he told him he couldn't.
Well,
as a
when
member of
asked
Metallica.
about, was it 72 seasons, I think? When asked about that, Hetfield said, yeah, I found out I really have to do a lot more writing with everybody instead of just me and Lars. Like, I think that was just before this last album.
Yeah, very rarely did he, like usually it's Lars and James writing this shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
But now, if you're trying to find a reason why 72 Seasons might be their best album ever, it's because of fucking Robert Trujillo and Kirk Hammett actually finally had some input. So.
Yeah, fucking
Imagine
A.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
What a shocking concept, letting your other band members put it.
Now, bands like Ghost, it's just like, well, it's my band.
Yeah.
I'm that guy, and I will do this music.
Forge.
And you will abide.
That guy's a cunt.
Well, then just call it, what is this guy's name? Tobias Forge. Then just call it the Tobias Forge Band. Like, whatever.
They
Yeah,
call
there
it
ain't no money.
Ghost because that way he can put his satanic shit because the merch sells well.
Well, okay, fair enough. I can't,
Yeah, that was a band I really listened to when I was working at the hotel. And I actually kind of enjoyed it. But I think it was also because I was really unhappy working at the hotel.
Honestly, Ghost isn't terrible if it's not being blasted.
If you acknowledge what it is.
If it is background ambient music for conversations of far bigger and better things, all right, great. But if we're just listening to Ghost, no, we're not. We're not.
And it's a band, it's one man's band, and everybody else is hired guns.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, there's such a technical sound band. It's like, nah, it's just one dude and tell another motherfucker what to do.
We don't let anybody off the hook for that shit, though. Whether it be Agalock or whether it be those assholes, whether it be Dweezil Zap.
But Agalock plotting comeback, but I think it's just
the
do
dude.
live shit. No, it's the 3-piece.
No shit.
Yeah.
They came to some agreement.
I feel like all their side projects didn't really go well, so like, man, people really enjoyed Agalock. Let's go give that another go. Huh?
Hell.
That's what I'm saying.
But I thought that was fun. Dude was relating that tale the other night, and I thought, you actually pulled a goddamn CD out of a CD player and threw it out the window? Not just like I'm gonna at worst, it's like I'm gonna get home and throw the shit in the trash. Or if you're really angry, break it and throw it in the trash. Right?
No, I'm risking a ticket.
This guy's like, nope, this is worth littering right here.
Who'd have thought this same person would be throwing away marijuana because it just got a little too dry for his palate?
That's the weird world we live in now.
A man fiending for something is now a man throwing it away because it's low quality.
Back in the day, I'd keep flour in the fridge because it would keep it moister to a degree. Especially like if you'd like put like a damp bag of tea or something like that.
Okay.
But
That's really
that was back in the day shit. Now, no. Like, well, this shit's dry. In the trash. Bye.
To the garbage with
I'll
you.
just buy more tomorrow.
I just compost it now, but yes. Started composting. It's fun. Whatever. It's something.
I've thought about it. Sounds like work, but it also sounds
is.
like some weird shit I'd be into, though.
Yeah. I kind of, that's why I didn't do it for so long. Because I was like, this is a lot of work. And then I was like, oh, I probably should have started this a long time ago.
Yeah, because I do have a lot of food waste and shit.
It's pretty limited, though. You would maybe, you know how to do research, but like,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
wanna
you
look
can't
into it
like
and see if it's.
take like a bucket of green beans, like, well, that's it for today.
Well, I mean, you conceivably, but there's like a lot of like meat-based, dairy-based,
you gotta keep out,
anything you
right?
can't put in there. So there's a lot of food stuff that you would think you could put in there, but that you actually can't.
Deviled ham.
You cannot.
Out.
Meat. No meat, no cheese. You can put eggshells, but they need to be dried first.
Your composting pile has to have a hippie diet.
Yes.
Got to wear Birkenstocks and wear hemp.
Yeah.
So say I eat the deviled ham, poop her out, and then put that in there.
I would not put
Why would you do that?
human refuse into your compost
Can't you
bin.
grow cool shit with your poop?
Um,
No?
maybe.
In a post-apocalyptic situation, you fucking could. Yes.
I'm going to say, though, I'm going to just advise against it because there's so many diseases that are
There's that.
That come via the fecal
Typhus.
oral or the fecal eye or the fecal any mucous membrane route. So human poop is actually really disgusting.
Damn, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Now, maybe other animal poop, I would actually say that's okay, but human poop is really
I
Is
wouldn't
it
disgusting.
all
use
just
fecal
based
matter.
off diet?
Yes.
Like what we're eating,
A
what,
lot of
what we're
it,
throwing
yes.
down here?
Aside from horses, maybe. But I wouldn't put fecal matter of any kind into a composting
I
pile.
wouldn't. No, you're not supposed to. It's not what it's for.
Starts to degrade itself. Although here's the weird thing is that the bizarre shit of science, because it essentially turns into a digester. And so you get like a heavy snow It ain't going to fucking cover that because that thing is going to be running about 150 degrees or so underneath
keeping
the
realm warm.
The heat that is generated from the decomposition of various things you put in there is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's very cool.
Fish is out too. That's still a protein.
Fish is protein.
I thought,
it's out.
but it feels more natural, but it's not.
It's not. No, fish is out too. Grease, anything animal based.
So trying to figure out where I thought you could grow shit with human shit.
If you're
you can grow shit with cow shit.
It's got to be on TV.
Yeah, I mean,
it had to be like a
Tenacious D song. If a thermonuclear exchange happens and you figure out a way to save your shit and keep your shit being taken by the toughest guy on the block, and great. And you might be able to start thinking long term. You can start then thinking about planting seed stock and things of that nature. Can you use human fecal matter for that? You could. But, man, you wouldn't want to use it beyond the first fucking season.
But now what about, taking other people's poop and putting it up your own ass?
No. Oh, yes. Medically, you can.
Oh, well, yeah, they actually, this is going to sound ridiculous, but they will take poop from, a healthy person and, put it in a pill and then give it to people that have gut issues to help to recolonize their guts. So,
not to be a wildlife biologist or anything, but can't we just call it scat?
Oh, yes, we can call it scat.
I'm just glad I finally figured out something to do with human poop.
Outside of just writing your initials on everything, right?
Oh, gross.
Hey, I was only 15, okay?
We need to grab beers? Do we need to do this? Do
I
we
was
need
just
to take
about
a
to
break?
do that.
Do we need how long have we been going?
About 16 minutes.
Oh, that's fucking not very long at all.
we can take a break because we actually have 2 commercials this week.
Oh, we're going classic this time. The 90-second commercial break.
We're going to take a little bit of a break. Y'all enjoy.
Hey, but guess who's back?
Eminem.
We're going to get the lowdown on what's going down with LJ.
Ooh.
And welcome back, everyone, to the metal portion of the Mead for Metal podcast. I'm your metal host, LJ, dispensing it like an ice cream man with a grudge. So here we go. Well, ice cream man with a grudge? What the fuck am I saying? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and get on with the metal. Because I think it's about time for some motherfucking metal. Are you with me? Yeah. Now, first of all is a band called Church of Misery, and their album is called Born Under a Bad Sign. I wasn't able to find it on YouTube, but I was able to catch the band doing performances in one of their older albums and stuff. They're a doom and stoner metal band. And they sure do feel satisfying whenever you are on board Flight 420, if you get my drift. So yeah, definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into very slow, very sludgy, very doomy music. Oh, and also they look cool while they're performing too, which is also a plus. So yeah, check this one out. Next up on this list is one you might be familiar with, Queens of the Stone Age. These guys made Songs for the Deaf, which is a pretty badass album, by the way. But this album that they got is called In Times New Roman. Ironically, the album cover doesn't have the Times New Roman font anywhere in sight, which I think is funny. I went ahead and checked them out. They make rock, and they make really good rock. So something to have in the background while you're working on your thesis or whatever the hell you're doing. I don't know. I'm a passive Queen of the Stone Age fan, so yeah, I'd say this is worth listening to. It's easy on the ears at least, and not distracting or anything like that. It won't bludgeon your eardrums, so I'd give it a listen. Hell, I did. I liked it, so you might like it too. Speaking of things that I liked, there's this new band, well, not new, it's new to me, Vulture Industries, with the album Ghosts from the Past. And I don't know how to describe them. They're a new type of rock, and I like it. But anyways, I don't know. You might be on the fence with it. I think you should listen to it. Go ahead and check it out. There's also a video of the song This Hell Is Mine, where there's a person named Kim Diaz-Holm who was asked to draw the album cover for this band, and he paints it and filmed the entire process. And it's pretty epic to see the final product versus how he made it, and it's just insane. You got to check it out. Vulture Industries, Ghosts from the Past. All I can say is impressive. Now here's something that's a little bit perplexing. There's another band called Nail Bomb. They're a heavy metal band, and Loudwire says that they have a new album called 1000% Hate. But when I was trying to find the album, all I found were 2 other albums that they did. One was an actual studio album called Point Blank, and the other one was called Nail Bomb, proud to commit commercial suicide. Or maybe it's just commercial suicide. Yeah, no, it's proud to commit commercial suicide. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if the album's been uploaded yet or if it's on another platform. But anyways, the band sounds pretty good, and it sounds like they mix samples in with their music. And interestingly, the members are actually from other bands. Max Calavera from Sepultura, Soulfly, and Calavera Conspiracy. Alex Newport from Fudge Tunnel and Theory of Ruin. And the session members, Igor Calavera from Sepultura, Calavera Conspiracy, and Andrew Kisser, Sepultura. Dano Cazares, Fear Factory, Brujeria, and Divine Heresy. Yeah, they got some really heavy-hitting fucking members on there from other bands. So, if you're interested and you can look up the band, go ahead and find this album for me. Or do your best, or worst. It sounds pretty cool from what I was able to hear from the band. But I could not find the new album. So, either Loudwire lied to me because they said they would only ever put out one album, which was Point Blank, or they haven't put it out yet. And this is kind of dumb of me to read it off the list. So, never mind then. All right, next one. Hey, you guys probably remember whenever I first joined the podcast, me and Braxton had mentioned a band called Boris and Uniform. Well, guess what? They've got a new album out called Bright New Disease, and they're just as heavy and just as slushy and just as shit-sounding as they ever have. So if you're into doomy-sounding slow shit with endless screaming, this is probably for you, but it's not for me. So with that, I'm just going to move on to the next band before I call this a day. And guess what? This band is called Fifth Angel with their album When Angels Kill. I actually listened to the title track and watched the music video, and I was pretty impressed. Their drummer can actually do some impressive rolls. The song itself is pretty cool, and I was engaged. There's a lot of harmonies. There's some Iron Maiden-esque singing. I think it's my bag, and it might be your bag, too, if you're into that kind of stuff. So, yeah, go ahead and check them out. Now, par for the course, as I am usually wont to do with these podcasts thing. Wow, look at me using big fucking words. I am going to recommend a metal album that I think you guys ought to check out. It might be your bag, it might not. But this week's song or band and album is All That Remains, and the album is called Overcome. This one is the one that features songs like Chiron, 2 Weeks, Forever in Your Hands, and Frozen. It's a pretty badass album, and I've gotten a little bit into melodic metalcore because of my nephew who listens only to extreme shit. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and let's go back to the meat hall. Take it away, motherfuckers! I'm so sorry I called you motherfuckers.
Beauty. We do not always agree on its definition. But if beauty can be grace, spirit, dignity, and strength, then surely many will consider this truly beautiful. The 1974 Imperial LeBaron. Some will find beauty in the precision of LeBaron's design and assembly. For others, it will lie in things of touch and texture, of convenience and comfort. Ultimately, only you may decide if all this fits your own personal definition of beauty. If so, then we welcome you to Imperial LeBaron, a proud new generation of luxury motor car. From Chrysler. What happened was true. Bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even if one of them survives, what will be left? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. After you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it. Rated R.
So that Vulture Industries.
Huh.
Now, LJ said it was weird, and he's fucking absolutely
Pretty
right.
fucking weird.
He is absolutely right in that regard. And that shit's even better than the shit we led in the show with, so.
Well, you could have played a 4-year-old flatulating for hours. And that'd have been pretty enjoyable.
Oh, my God. I'm dead.
Vulture Industries.
Murdered.
That's one I need to take note. We'll have to check out that whole fucking record later.
I can't wait to. I'm gonna go back and listen to some old Sepultura.
Huh? The what?
That band that LJ was talking about.
The Max Cavalera project.
Yes. Sepultura. He left out a syllable.
Isn't it fucking Sepultura?
There she is.
Actually, I have one quick little Max Cavalera story. The ESP that I bought, Max Cavalera's guitar tech was in contact trying to buy that guitar.
Oh, shit.
But he was kind of trying, he was like hot and cold on it, and hot and cold. I bought it.
You're like, sorry.
What does that have to do with Max Cavalera? Really nothing. But his guitar tech, it does.
It's fun.
It's something indirect. Like they at Dragon's Lair, the fabled Dragon's Lair for the lifers of the area. They had a Brazilian flag that hung in an area where you could go, like in the back where they kind of lived while they were there. Because the people that ran this place had a whole family, like 2 kids.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't live there, but they needed a spot that felt like they were living there while they were working. And they had a Brazilian flag that Soulfly had signed, like, kind of like as their privacy curtain.
Oh, right on.
Pretty high end.
Yeah, that's very high end.
Well, or as I like to say, souffle.
Souffle. It's this souffle.
Beef souffle. Oh, that's my porn name. Damn. Now everybody can find my shit on the internet.
That's a very good porn name.
It really isn't a bad one, huh?
I kind of dig it. Beef souffle. Starring in Chef Goes to Town.
Don't poke me there.
All the fun stuff have to do with the adult movies. If it looks like a taco, you better eat a taco.
Oh, I mean.
We break balls here. It's good to be alive.
Kinda, sometimes. Fucking social media can get you down, though.
I wish I knew that pain, but I don't really frequent it that much.
My fucking problem is part of my day job.
Yep. Involved.
I have to keep a thing going and updated and shit. So, as many of you listening do.
Yes.
I don't.
See, I have to as well. Actually, when I'm done with Pride, I'm going dark. I'm literally taking apps off my phone for like 2 to 3 weeks, so I don't have to do anything for a
Sounds
while.
like a fucking dream.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem: is that I gleaned my list. At one point, my friends list was up to like 500 or something like that on Facebook.
Too.
And then I cut it down to I felt like I was doing great when I got it down to like the 380s. I was like, all right, I'm getting some loose chaff out of here. Bye. You know, fuck, I got it down to 150, and I was bragging my dick off. I'm now like at 80 something.
Yep, I'm at 200. I'm pretty proud.
And I felt like I got rid of all the fucking idiots and the dummies, the pro Bidens, the pro Trumps, the fucking pro idiots. I felt like I'd gotten rid of all of those, and no, I went and posted a fucking meme. I don't even remember what the hell it was now.
It was the Motley Crue meme.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think it was like, was it Nikki Sixx, I think?
Oh my God, I'm gonna pull it up.
It was about like, Nikki Sixx like stopped playing, raised his hands in the air, and it revealed that there was a backing track going on because he was clearly not playing his instrument and had his hands in the air like he's getting robbed. Yeah, here it is. Video of Nikki Sixx playing with backing tracks emerges online. Raised both arms while bass continued to play. Yeah. So if you're going to a Motley Crue show and you think you're getting Motley Crue 100%, you're not. You're fucking not. These guys are old. They're old burnouts. They've lived a life of rock stars. They somehow scrapped through and are actually still breathing, but only probably
guitar
barely.
player.
Yes.
But up one that is probably going to be doing just fine.
So, but I posted that meme yesterday. Well, one person I know through association through my ex-boss.
Well, now there's a little bit extra to that. You had a comment on there as well.
Well, I did. I said, hey, it's Elder Abuse Awareness Day, so, go fuck yourself or whatever. But I said, so leave the guy alone, and it was Nikki Sixx, Therefore, I am busting the balls of Motley Crue, their fans, and Nikki Sixx, and if he has any fans.
Yeah.
So where do you go with that? Well, clearly, you make a Joe Biden joke that maybe Jill Biden's not aware of senior abuse. I don't know. And I had to retort with, it's a fucking Motley Crue meme.
It's not that serious.
Yes. Well,
No, I think I used goddamn, actually. Because
Yes, you literally said goddamn. I was so pleased.
I do sometimes use some words that I think will set people off more. I feel F-bombs are not up to their capacity they once were.
No, they're a little casual.
But around a proper religious area, you drop the GD on people, they get mighty cross witches.
Or the JFC.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes, yeah.
That's not bad. Not bad.
I'm glad I can make you that angry. I feel powerful doing this.
Fuck it.
The only glee I get about the Christian nationalists in this area right now is reporting their churches over and over again for violating their 501c3 status.
That's the way it fucking should be.
And I finally got a letter from the IRS, so I know they're getting my paperwork and they're processing it. And it only took them 6 months from October when I first started reporting.
Well, you know what? But the thing is they've only fucking got more to investigate.
Yep.
Now, so.
Oh, yes. I just turned in a whole bunch, and I'm about to send in more.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? I'm not bashing religion necessarily. But I do wonder what the fuck it's doing to cloud your vision to where you think you have to meld all of your activities together at the same time. I want my politics and my religion to all be the same thing. Well, and these founders that they love to keep fucking quoting and talking about didn't want that at all. They fucking that would be abhorrent to them.
Right.
They wanted to make sure religion had no place within government at all.
Exactly.
The Christian right, the conservatives that are in Congress right now would be an anathema to all the fucking founding fathers, every fucking last one of them.
Absolutely. It's really laughable.
And these are also the people, by the way, that are also handling military, funding bills, MILCON bills, and everything else. Yeah. Because we got to go after ISIS because they got all the good ideas, right? That's what they think.
Yeah.
Isn't that some shit? I legitimately think that those assholes over there fucking cost one of the best doom bands of all time. Kind of really their forward momentum, But most of them put out
an anthrax scare, and anthrax moved on. All right.
Well, it did allow them to go on put out Palms with Chino. So
yeah. Well, there you go.
Do we want to get into the quiz? I was kind of waiting to see where
my brain's about as ready as it's going to be.
All right.
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
think
Just
so.
stand by.
Actually, I'm gonna go have a little green liquor. Krista, take the helm.
Okay, I'm here. I'm not really sure what to comment on.
Oh, we're just leaving you alone?
Yeah, I have nothing lovely to say. I wish I did have some commentary that was maybe positive, but I really don't.
All right. Well, shit, I don't know. What is going on? Oh, you're on summer, so you're kind of just enjoying
I'm out of school. I'm just kind of
You're living like the summer of Reuben.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. I'm just trying to, actually, my July's crazy, but it's only because I'm traveling. But yeah, otherwise I've just been trying to kind of catch up on some stuff and just breathe a little bit. Pride has me pretty busy.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, thanks for all your efforts of bringing that to the forefront and shit.
Thanks.
Because nobody else around here does. So.
No. Unfortunately, this has been washed as a conservative area, so people don't think that we exist here. But sorry, we're here.
Yeah. Well, and we are here because we dig the shit out of horror movies. And when I say we, I mean Brandon.
Yeah,
and
especially.
I'm here.
And so I've got some trivia. It's fun. Some of them are easy. Some of them are hard. I'm trying to think of a way to kind of gear them. I thought about throwing you two, to Brandon's one. And
I'm okay with going back and forth. I don't take it personally.
I'll try to give you the easier of what I think is an easier
That's fair.
question.
I can handle that.
And hit Brandon with the harder ones, but
That's
right.
right.
Because it does have to do with horror movies, and which is Brandon. Where would you rank that in your terms of your genres 1 through 5?
As far as like genres I prefer?
Yes, that you.
Oh, fuck. It
It
fluctuates between 2 and 1.
Okay, I figured it was number 1 for you.
Yeah,
Close.
but it's also like if it's a fucking PG-13 thriller type of bullshit, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm talking horror movies.
Yes.
The good kind.
I think it'll make make your belly gurgle a little.
Blood, sweat, and ass everywhere.
That's right. Well, okay. So we'll go ahead and get right into
Let's do it.
the horror quiz for this time around. And if this has the potential, as they always do, to go a little long, so let me know when we need to speed it up, all right?
Yeah, we good.
Yep. All right, Krista, we'll start with you. This one seems like it might be one of the easier ones. Perhaps.
Let's
Perhaps.
see. We'll just
Perhaps.
give it a go.
What
No
eerie
worries.
film is credited with coining the notorious phrase, "Do you like horror movies?"
Oh, I really don't know.
Brandon, there's no points to it to steal.
Actually,
but-
can I get bonus points for correcting your question?
yes.
It's do you like scary movies?
Oh,
and that
okay.
was from Scream.
That's right, 1996.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay, fair enough. So a lot of the 90s movies I'm going to have missed because I was not allowed to watch rated R movies, and I didn't start defying...
You got none of them titties?
I know. No, I didn't start defying my parents until I was much older. So, yeah.
The one thing is, as a teenager, I found out it's like, yeah, I don't like horror, but horror is the only ones where you're almost
Always going to
guaranteed to see
titties. Yes.
And the good kind.
Yeah, they usually are really nice.
Brandon, here you go. Here's your first one. The synopsis below most accurately represents what horror film?
Okay.
A research team in Antarctica is hunted
The
by a
Thing.
shape-shifting. Okay,
Holy
there you go.
shit, man.
There you
This
go.
is really, I'm just excited to kind of play with you and see how much you know.
There you go.
I
All right.
prefer the John Carpenter vehicle.
My fucking God.
Okay, Krista, here you go. In which horror film does the phrase, "the power of Christ compels you," appear?
The Exorcist.
There you go. Krista on the board.
I actually have seen that one a couple of times.
I haven't seen The Exorcist in a long time.
I like that
That's
one.
one I need to revisit.
It's a good one.
That and the third one.
I haven't seen any of the sequels.
Okay, Brandon, here you go. And
Okay.
this one's hard because it's more about money and less about horror.
Oh.
Okay, so what is the highest grossing Stephen King film adaptation to date?
Ooh, not all.
See, I know there are a few that are. and I'm not saying I'm stumping them. I'm saying that's what we're going to require.
No,
them to
that's
have to
yeah. I mean, yeah.
crack
they were-
into the memory banks here.
Green Mile.
Actually, 2017, the remake of It.
I was.
Oh,
That was gonna be my first guess.
And I remember on social media that everything was about
I wish
Pennywise.
I would have said, "Let me try," because it was my first. Cujo was my second.
God damn! Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me
That
at all.
shitty movie did that good.
I really loved it. Did you not like the adaptation?
I was brought up on the Tim Curry one.
Well, see, and I loved it.
And it's
man.
hard. It's really hard for me to separate. It's more on me. It's hard
Okay,
for me to
that's fair.
separate the two.
I loved the Tim Curry
I thought
one.
Bill Skarsgård did a hell of a job.
I literally rented it from the library and stayed up late after my whole family went to bed, scaring the shit out of myself multiple times watching that movie.
Oh, yeah.
But loved it because I was obsessed
why
with
we're
Tim
friends.
Curry. Yeah. Oh my god, I love it. That's my favorite thing about a scary movie is the adrenaline rush.
right?
Here you go, Krista. Your next question. What horror film used the following tagline? In space, no one can hear you scream.
Oh my god, is that like the weird? There's like a Jason in space or some shit.
There
I
are
don't
several
know.
of those in space.
I don't even know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. That would have to be my.
It's
guess,
actually,
but
well,
yeah.
they call it a horror, and I
It's
can't
Alien.
argue it. Yeah.
Oh, duh.
But I like to think of it as a sci-fi until I watch it and I go, fuck that.
No,
That's a horror movie.
it's a horror movie. It's pretty
The
gruesome.
first one is a horror movie because there's just one alien.
Yeah.
The second one is more action packed because there's a few
Oh,
more.
yeah. 'Cause then
Okay,
you got
that
space
makes sense.
marines.
You got, you got a little more like thriller aspect, but that first one's a scary fucking
When
movie.
did the first Alien come out?
Ooh,
Was it like 80s?
70.
Oh shit.
Seven?
78?
70s? Oh, see, I didn't.
Really?
know that. Okay.
Somewhere through there.
I'm going 81.
could be. Don't know. I'm taking a crack at it. I feel like it was 70s.
I thought it was 80s, but you might be right.
I know the second one came out in like 83, 84.
Okay, shit, man.
79. Well done.
Holy shit. Good job.
Aliens came out in 86.
Okay.
That's
wow,
a gap.
shit. Wow, that is a gap.
Wow. Okay.
Brandon, your next question.
Boogaloo.
You should bang this one here. Which classic horror film stars a serial killer dressed as William Shatner?
Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, the mask they use in the first Halloween is a William Shatner mask with the eyebrows taken off and painted white.
I had no idea.
See, I thought it was like, this is the nerd shit this
That
guy
is
will know.
so funny.
That was also actually a $500,000 question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Carrie, Krista, here you go. When Carrie, now from 1976, takes the stage after her election as prom queen, bullies douse her in what animal's blood?
Pig.
There you go. All right.
Cops?
Oink, oink.
You know that we got a friend that listens to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
All right,
should be
all right.
nicer.
Okay. Brandon, here you go. What television series is based on a concept for an unproduced episode of The X-Files?
Okay, wait, give me that again.
What television series is based on a concept for an unproduced episode of The X-Files?
God, X-Files was never really my bag.
It's more sci-fi than horror.
I
feel.
always thought, but I guess it's kind of creepy. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is a hard one. If he gets this shit, I'll be shocked.
So it had to be in the 90s.
And it's a television series. If I'm being honest, I've never heard of this goddamn thing. So.
Okay, well, that's fair.
So it's a TV series based
on
off
The concept of an unproduced episode of The X-Files.
So basically an X-Files spinoff, but probably not quite.
I
Of an
can eat up
episode.
no more time.
Final Destination.
Oh.
Really?
There was a Final Destination TV show?
I know there were movies.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
A television series. Well, my question bank Brandon already nailed
All right,
on
all
the
right,
first
fuck
one
yeah.
anyway. So
Your
I don't know.
credibility is in the shitter, sir.
Okay, Krista, here you go. Which horror film's tagline is "We dare you to say his name 5 times"?
Candyman?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's it.
Now try it with Biggie Smalls.
All right, Brandon, here you go. What film was A Quiet Place initially intended to be a sequel to?
God damn. That's one I didn't watch.
Yeah.
That's what I call new horror.
It
I
was
heard
like
it really good. I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
the something.
You have that John Krasinski
Yeah.
cocksucker in it.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
I'll give you a hint. It's one word.
I'm trying to remember what that movie is about.
It's about aliens, I think, that
That-
are
hey,
based
Another
on
one I think
sound.
another one I think you could really say is a little sci-fi.
It's a weird
horror
kind of a
yeah.
crossover. Very M. Night
That's out of my
Shyamalan-y.
bubble.
Cloverfield.
Oh, okay.
Did not watch that.
I've seen it
That-
once.
Blair Witch Project gave me motion sickness. I
Okay.
knew Cloverfield would fucking make
It was
me barf.
okay. It wasn't. It was fine.
I could not. I didn't watch the
I
whole
want to
thing.
watch.
I did.
I want to watch a version of that movie that's image stabilized.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
All right, Krista, here you go.
Sure.
In which film did Annabelle the doll make her debut?
Oh God.
Damn, that's another new one.
Well, 20.
I thought the
newer.
name. It wasn't the movie just named after the doll.
No.
Oh, then I have no idea.
The Conjuring.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Wasn't that the one that they were like they would warn people you might shit your pants at the theater?
Oh,
or
I don't know.
something?
I don't remember that.
I think it was The Conjuring.
Okay.
I think that they're.
I did not ever watch any. Wait, that might be a lie. I may have seen one.
Okay.
Maybe.
Brandon, here you go.
All right.
What is the actual name of Pinhead in Clive Barker's original novel, The Hellbound Heart?
I have no idea.
No, I have no idea. Brandon might have an idea. I don't know.
I read the book a time or two. Wasn't really.
So the actual name of Pinhead in
Yeah.
Clive Barker's original novel, The Hellbound Heart.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. Head Cenobite.
Hell Priest.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, Krista, here's your next
I
one.
don't fucking
again,
read.
Yeah, well, and keep in mind, people, that I'm busting Brandon's balls because I'm throwing some hard questions.
That's really hard.
Krista, here you go. What is the name of the camp where Jason Voorhees drowns in the Friday the 13th series?
Crystal Lake?
Yes,
Okay.
Camp Crystal Lake. Krista doing a little better than I thought she would.
I've actually seen more horror than I thought. And I know a little, because a lot of it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like campy culture. So
Yeah.
a lot of that.
Like pop culture.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you would find it a lot of like hot topics. So even if I didn't necessarily know what it was, I saw some stuff.
Well, here you go, Brandon. The hard ones continue coming your way. So.
If I had a nickel.
What was the 20th century's first American horror film?
The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
I don't know. My shit here says Frankenstein, so you could be correct.
The one I just named was a silent film.
Oh,
The first actual horror movie ever recorded.
okay. Well, let's get you a different one. What is the actual name of Chucky in Child's Play?
Oh, God damn it. I can't remember the name of that fucking serial killer. I'm going to say Bill Dwyer, but that is not right. That's that guy that fucking offed himself on live TV, right?
Nice shot.
God damn.
Hey, man, nice shot. Yeah. That's
Oh, God damn it. Hold on. Can I get Brad Dourif on the line? Call him, Billy.
that'd be all right. 3 names.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I did. Ugh. No, fuck it. No, why? But why?
Charles Lee Ray.
See, that one bothers me.
Gotcha. Krista, here you go. Which horror film franchise is the longest running?
Oh. It's either Freddy or Jason, right? I'm going to go Jason. I really don't know.
Well, actually, they're one and the same, yeah? You're saying Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th, they're one and the same.
Freddy versus... I was saying it was either Freddy, so either Friday the 13th
Oh, Freddie.
or Jason.
Oh, Freddie.
Yeah, Freddy, Jason.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
said... okay.
Yeah, so I guess...
I thought you said Friday. I was
I'll
like,
go.
well, that's the same.
Yes, no, I'm going to go Jason.
Yeah, you'd be right. Friday
Okay.
the 13th,
Okay.
longest running. Here we go. Brandon, let's... here you go.
Here I am.
On the... on this one, let's hit you with this. Maybe I don't know how phrased you are on The Exorcist. So, what is the Exorcist's demon's name?
Oh, God damn. No, pass.
Pazuzu.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
that.
I remember when they have the conversation
I don't even remember that.
where they're like, the fucking room's all cold and they're talking and shit.
Right.
That's where they said, I couldn't remember what it was.
No, that's hard. Admittedly, I'm throwing you some fucking gas right here on these questions. But, Krista, here you go. On the first Friday the 13th film, since this is what it's themed around for you this evening here, how many people does Jason murder?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. 8.
0.
0.
Oh.
None. Not a 1.
Oh, because he's not in it, is he?
His mother's the killer. in the
That's
first
right. I forgot.
one. Spoiler alert. Sorry, bitches.
Oh, spoiler.
Sorry.
Spoiler.
Whoops.
No,
Whoopsie.
fuck that. You ain't saying it's 40 years old. You ain't seen it by now. Fuck off.
Right. I agreed. 100%. No, that's on me. Because I was just thinking, I was like, have I seen that?
I wasn't talking about you. I was like people
We
on
watched the second one together recently, though. I think it was the second one.
here. That doesn't mean not. Have you ever watched the first one?
I don't think so.
Give it a shot. I mean, even knowing that, an astute mind will pretty much be like, oh, She wasn't doing
So,
all that
Krista,
shit.
let's get to your next one here before we start running out of time.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we chatted.
No, you're good. In Brad Pitt's Seven film,
Ooh.
who is assassinated for the deadly sin of pride?
It's a senator of some kind, but I don't remember.
It's actually by occupation.
Oh, by occupation. Not a senator. It was like a state rep or something. I can't remember exactly.
It was a model assassinated for pride.
Oh, for pride. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm under.
Right.
Okay. That's a bummer.
Brandon, here you go. Who
Here I am.
published An American Werewolf in London in 1981?
The movie?
Yeah. This is actually a little fucking crazy. That's your hint, is that it's not somebody you would think. It's not a standard horror director.
Oh, okay. So who directed?
Well, and published, yes.
Okay, published. I was like,
He didn't direct it. He published it. That's the thing. But he is a director.
John
I see.
Landis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Krista. Here we go. We're off of the Friday the 13th.
And if y'all seen that movie, American Werewolf in London,
Yeah.
haven't.
Oh yeah.
it
I
is
saw
amazing.
Okay.
I saw it, and I think I already put this story out there on this show before. My nephew Greg and we got dropped off at what was an adult theater, but it was Indiana, so they couldn't show adult films until after like 8:00 at night.
Okay.
So they would show shit that had been already in the cinemas and then out, but not long past.
Right.
So second run, I guess is what you would call it.
Sure.
But yeah, so these adult theaters to make extra money during the daytime, there they go. They're
Show regular movies that are old.
now the thing is, American Werewolf in London was rated R. Well, my sister went in and bought a ticket for me and my nephew and her, and gets in, sits us down, and she's like, "Okay, well, I got to go." There was some friend of hers, she was dealing with something, I don't know. It wasn't anything sketchy, but she said, "Yeah," and she said, "I'll be back for you guys." And yeah, cool. So we watched American Werewolf in London, and a movie that showed, or a cinema that showed fucking adult movies. You know,
That's so
for their
funny.
fucking to get their nut at night, pun intended. So yeah, that was a fun story. But yeah, I feel like I've told that one on this show
I don't know
before,
that
but
I've
I
heard
don't.
it,
I don't know.
but that's
It was
okay.
a long time ago
Okay,
if I
that
did.
makes
So,
sense.
but yeah, that's my contact with American Werewolf in London, and yeah, John Landis published that. So there's that question. So Krista, here's your next question. What weapon does Leatherface prefer?
Oh, a chainsaw.
That's exactly right. As she looks at mine in the kitchen.
Oh.
All right, here we go, Brandon. It's a modern one again. Sorry. What is the name of the clown in The Devil's Rejects?
Captain Spaulding.
It is okay. Yeah, that's true. You're going to get those.
No,
That's-
Devil's Reject. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. But it still falls into what you were calling the modern era.
That was like 2003.
That was early. I can't believe that.
I think there was
movie's-
one that was actually older than that you called a modern horror, but okay.
No, the Conjuring is not 20 years old.
It might be. We
It's
might need to
getting
look
up
it
there.
up. I think
Maybe.
it might be.
I don't know if it's 20, but man, it's up
It's
there.
close. It's at least 10, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's over 10, I think. I think so. Because I'm also confusing it with The Ring, which is also a scary bastard.
Yeah,
of a movie.
but The Ring is from, because I saw
2013.
that when I was in high school. Oh, it's only 10. Okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, that's new.
So, Krista, here you go. Your final question.
Hey.
What iconic horror film was dubbed The Babysitter Murders at one point? And your hardest question of the round, I might add.
I'm like, I don't know. It's not, I still, like, I know what you did last
Well, you know it's an
summer.
iconic film, so at least a guess might be in order.
Okay, fair enough.
Narrows it down to like 3.
I know, I'm like, I don't know for sure. I guess I'll do... Was it Friday the 13th?
No.
No. Who is it?
Brandon, you got a guess?
Yeah, tell us.
No, I have the answer.
Yes.
Oh.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And Brandon, your final question. Here you go.
Oh, the farts.
What heinous beast was the subject of 2007's Rogue?
Rogue?
Rogue.
Rogue.
R-O-G-U-E.
Never heard of it.
Crocodile.
Oh. Well,
There you go.
that's a bad name for a movie if it's about a crocodile.
That's right.
Crocodile going rogue.
But still, it was fun because I threw Brandon some really fucking impossible questions. So
Yeah, it was.
that's good. And Krista actually knows more about horror movies than I gave her credit for. So
Hey, it's all about details, man.
that's it.
Morbid, shitty details.
So
This has been
where
fun.
we do we have time on? I know that MMA is not our thing
You got a
necessarily,
fiver?
but Conor McGregor, fucking back in the headlines again for the same shit again, and that is sexual assault
Again.
at fucking Game 5 of the NBA Finals in Denver. And you might say, look, man, yeah, when you're rich, then you're going to get a certain fucking quality of woman that's going to come after you trying to get your money and say you did things, whether you did or not. And then sometimes you have cameras that showed fucking Connor leading this chick to the restroom where this occurred.
Yeah, that's
I
a problem.
don't think we're getting Conor McGregor fucking Michael Chandler. I think Connor is going to be in some legal trouble. This shit looks a little fucking slam dunk based
Let's
on.
be honest. The people who are like really fans of Conor McGregor's work probably checked out right around the Khabib fight. Like after that,
Yeah.
like this guy don't want it no more. Comes back, beats Cerrone, whatever. That everybody did that. And I don't know, man. Dude just became an entity bigger than itself, and now I feel like it's finally going to catch up with him.
Yeah, I think he'd be all right if it wasn't for all the raping, right? That's you know.
And now the hypocrisy. R.I.P. Norm Macdonald.
There's that. that was intended as a Norm Macdonald joke.
That's what's more insulting is the hypocrisy of what Bill Cosby did, rather than the raping.
Yes. Always the.
Like a Norm Macdonald, man. There will never be another dude
No.
like that guy. Oh well.
You got to be a big fan of dry humor.
Oh, in a crazy way. I actually really hated Norm Macdonald for a while because it bothered me.
I didn't get it. I was too young to understand what he was doing.
Well, I mean, I knew it, but his humor bothered me a little bit. But goddamn, after you started throwing it on over here with some regularity, the guy was a genius because of his method and his delivery.
Yeah.
The timing of it and the delivery of it set that guy apart from every comic, really through a couple of generations, really. But shit, we good with calling it a day?
Anybody got any final thoughts?
I don't know, probably not. I have very few thoughts as it is.
Nope, I try not to think much.
Last food you'd eat if you were going to be executed for a horrible crime. Go. I know. I can't remember what you said, so you have to remember.
I would go with brisket until I felt like I was going to make sick on myself.
You can't just spring a question like this onto me. It's going to take me a bit. I don't know.
I would go as many dumplings as I can fucking devour.
Yeah, maybe that's what I want is crab rangoon or something.
And like a
that.
12-pack of Guinness to make sure I leave behind something special.
Let a lady friend know. It's like, Brandon killed 28 gyoza. She's like, in a weekend?
No.
No.
In a
In
setting.
about 2.5 hours.
Fuck it.
While drinking beer.
Let us all live the life of Brandon, huh?
No, y'all are doing fine. You don't want this.
You don't want the smoke.
You want this hot fire?
So we'll fucking see how you guys last Friday of the month, final day of the month, 30th coming.
Thank you, LJ.
All right.
Bye.